Hey, that's Dude.
That's Dude.
And welcome to Lazy Boys Night Retro
Sunday! We're getting really good at that.
I know. You know what? This episode is amazing.
That's so right.
It's gonna you up. You're gonna watch
this. It's gonna be
this.
so awesome. There's so much in this episode.
Well, it's
gonna lose your mind.
Oh yeah, Sam Jackson would be proud of this.
That's an awesome episode. So stand by and watch it with us so we can enjoy it.
And go yourself.
You.
It's just two guys talking. There they go again, saying anything. Talking about nothing. Nothing new to say. Talking anyway. So much to review. So let's have a cold brew. A cold brew. Everybody's talking. It's not anything. No one's listening. Talking about nothing. They're all yammering. I can't hear a thing. Nothing I can do. So let's have one more brew. One more brew.
Yeah. That was a bigger sip than mine.
What? Whoa, that was cold.
Brain freeze. Okay,
Okay,
my turn.
your turn. I don't know if you're keeping track of this, whose turn it is, but we are, so it might look weird.
Are we?
Are we
Are we
keeping
ready?
track? Or just... we're
I
not?
don't know. We're
Do we actually have a name for that bowl yet?
the bowl.
The bowl.
The bowl.
I want suggestions.
The bowl of
I want suggestions, not his.
mystery. No, that's lame. The bowl.
The mystery bowl machine?
Oh.
No?
It's just in
Mystery
the
bowl machine.
All right.
Okay, forget it. Whatever. Let's go. What?
This is not a question. It's just a statement.
It's a statement.
It says the F-bomb and such words in pop culture. So it's a
Ah,
topic, but there's no question.
there's no question. It's just a topical topic.
A topical. It's a
Topical
topping
topic.
on a pizza.
So
All right.
the F-bomb in
Now,
pop culture is
we have a little philosophy here that we want to be accessible to all ages, so we don't actually say we don't actually swear, if you'll notice. Not that we don't know how, because we're middle-aged men. We know how. But just out of respect for viewers, we're going to say the word puck.
puck?
Puck. We all know what it means. We're going to say puck instead of the F-bomb.
Puck.
So,
Can we say that we're not going to get bleeped out for puck?
no.
We're in charge of our own
We're
content.
in Canada.
anyways.
Puck. It's part of our
Puck.
national pastime.
A nice hockey.
All right.
puck.
So it's an interesting word because I think it's the only word that can be a noun, a verb, an adjective, an adverb, a command. In fact, a complete sentence. You can just go puck, and people know what you mean.
Okay, well, you are right.
I am.
I'm not taking that away from
I'm
you.
pucking right.
I think what the main issue here would be is it being overused.
Oh, now that's a question.
Is it being overused?
Is it being overused?
Because it can be used in any sentence structure to replace pretty much any word. It can actually be, it can actually punctuate certain words. For example, you have a cold and you need to blow your nose. You can actually ask somebody, can I have the clee fucking necks?
Oh, right
As
in the
in
middle of the.
right in the middle of
right
the
in
word.
the middle
You can
of
use
it.
it that way too. But
Is that an
again,
overuse?
is it overused?
Well, I think it depends on the culture in part because here's the thing: in the English language, it's considered a swear word.
Yes.
Now, for
Yes,
those who
it
don't
is.
know, we are up here in Canada, and in fact, Dude and I are technically both French Canadians. I know, right? Could you tell? Could you tell? But here's the thing: in French Canadian, it's not a swear word. Swearing in French
Okay,
is
yeah, it's
is
accepted.
words that are
Yeah.
against church and religion. So puck is just an expression, and it's used a lot.
You can actually they say it on the radio.
They do.
in sentences, and they say
It's
it
it's on TV.
and it's very,
I mean, politicians have used it
yeah.
a lot, and because it's not actually a bad word
That's true.
in French, and if you spell it differently, it's a seal. But is it overused?
Is it overused?
I don't
What do you
fucking know.
think? I think it is.
See what I
I'm
did
saying
there?
it is.
You did? All right. So what's the limit? What's acceptable? Is it context or is it just volume?
You know what? I'll give you a perfect example.
Give me the example.
Example: planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yes, Steve Martin and John Candy.
John Candy, right? So in the movie, it's as far as I know, it was probably a G-rated or probably 13, 14.
Maybe
I can't remember what it
PG-13.
was. So let's say PG-13.
Yeah, something like that.
The entire film, there's no swearing.
No.
It's a bit like our context here. It goes from worse. It goes from bad to worse, and da. And it gets to a certain point where Steve Martin gets to, I guess he's at the airport, wants to rent a car, and there's no cars left. And anyways, he just loses it. But he stays. There's so much seething anger in him.
You
that
need
he
that. You need that
uses-
puck to release
He
it.
uses the puck word very, very well and to the point. And that makes that moment so funny. It's a classic moment in comedy cinema. And if you would have used it throughout the rest of the film, it would have completely have destroyed or taken away from that moment, I think. And I think a lot of films, a lot of different channels, and you're watching anything from just YouTube or Netflix or other specialty channels where they're using it constantly now. So I don't know if it's an actual reflection of how society is now with the word, or if they're just using it because they can.
But see, there's also think about certain people who have built kind of a mystique around it. Sam Jackson, Mother Pucker.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you talking about his wallet in Pulp Fiction? At Pulp Fiction?
I'm talking about him in any movie. Sam Jackson has mastered the art of saying Mother Pucker.
Okay.
All right, nobody can say it like he does, and you can get the inflections of it depending on his mood and whatnot. It can mean 100 different things for him. Nobody can say it like it, but it's his thing, and he uses it all the time. But would he be Sam Jackson without it? And when he does it,
What?
watch
he would.
watch any movie of Sam Jackson, and he will drop it, and you're like,
Okay, so you're
Because-
bringing it back to the point of what I was saying before, is that it punches that part of, if you're expecting
yeah, but
it
he'll
or you're
use it like
waiting
100
for it,
times in the movie.
So that's his thing.
It's his thing. So, is it overused when it's your thing?
Wow. I'm very confused.
I know. It's
'Cause I was fine with going on the side of, I think it's overused.
okay.
I do. And I think there's moments where you can use it like any other swear word. You don't have to stay with puck. You can go with, was it with holy shirt or
You're so clean.
or anything.
You're so uncensored.
I think it's the content. If it's overused, it becomes too much, or it doesn't represent anything anymore. Like, if you get hurt, you hit that little toe on the side of the bed, and you're swearing up a storm. There's a reason for it. But if you were
It's
just
cathartic.
swearing up a storm before that because you were pouring yourself a beer and you spilled a bit on the counter, and you're going off on a swear rant, it doesn't hold. This, I don't know.
Now,
It's
there's
taken
this other
away
thing-
from the whole thing.
There's this other thing I read, and of course, this is probably total BS. But I remember reading a story online, and it made me feel good, saying that apparently people who are more intelligent tend to swear more than others. And I was like, really? Did somebody just write that because they swear a lot and they want to feel smart or not? But they were quoting these scientific studies, but did I verify these studies? No, I did not. So it's probably BS, but for the moment, it made me feel really
Fuck
fucking... It made me feel really
There's no
fucking
way.
smart.
Because in a proper sentence, if you have to replace so many words to get your point across, you have a linguistic issue.
No, it was about being outside the box and free analysis, free thinking, blah blah blah, not being confined and restrained, all sort of.
Okay,
It's
so
probably BS. It's probably
I'm
BS.
calling BS.
But,
I
you
call
call all
BS.
right. So
there's no way.
what's the gauge? How much is
All right.
okay? How much is too much?
I think too much is when you're using it in every other sentence and
True.
it doesn't hold anymore. It's just replacing other words that you can't think of at that point.
So
Like
it's
now, I
It's
could-
it's lazy. It's lazy.
It's lazy,
Yeah.
linguistically lazy.
Linguistically lazy. I like
Linguistically lazy.
Ew.
And I think there's moments where you can use it to either show anger or show contempt for somebody, or to actually put a good punch on something to show at what point you're now irritated and everybody realizes how fucking irritated you are.
that. So it should be an accent piece
Accent
and not
Centerpiece.
the centerpiece.
Oh.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you.
You like that?
Puck yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm good with that. Cheers.